So the new INEC chairman has finally stepped in, and his first major move is already shaking political tables in Nigeria. From the moment he took office, he made it clear that he wants to look deep into what really happened during the 2023 general elections. Many Nigerians still remember that election. The tension, the complaints, the issues with the results portal, and the endless talk about technical glitches. Now, this new chairman has said he's not here to...
And that there was no clarity as to the purpose of IReV. Not until the Supreme Court came out to say that IReV was not an electronic collation system. And that position was not properly brought out before the election. The purpose of introducing BVAS and IReV was to ensure the integrity of the election, and that is the purpose of technology all over the world. I believe what happened in 2023, which was subsumed as a glitch, before we went into the election, my own understanding and based on the review of the decisions of Supreme Court, we found that there was no clarity
to sweep anything under the carpet. He wants to audit everything that went wrong, especially the technology that failed during that election. Please, as you're watching right now, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any updates about this developing story. Now, the thing that's making people talk is not just that he wants to audit the system, it's the timing and the weight of that promise. You know, for many Nigerians, the 2023 election was supposed to be the one that changed the game. The one where technology would finally make our votes count faster and cleaner. But what happened? During the presidential election, the results portal suddenly stopped working. The excuse at that time was that it was a technical glitch. But till today, many Nigerians never really got a full explanation of what went wrong. And now, this new INEC boss is saying, let's go back and check properly. And that is why this news is spreading like wildfire. Because when you say you want to audit the 2023 election systems, people immediately start connecting dots. They start saying, maybe this man wants to expose what really happened. Others are saying, maybe he's just doing his job. But whatever the truth is, Nigerians are watching closely. Please, if you've not liked this video yet, please do that now. And don't forget to subscribe too, because we're following this gist step by step and you don't want to miss the updates. Now, let's break it down in simple terms. The new INEC chairman, a respected professor, has said that his goal is not to witch hunt anybody, but to restore the trust of Nigerians in the electoral process. He said he wants to understand why the system failed and how to make sure it never happens again. This is actually a good step, because if we want free and fair elections, we must first understand what went wrong before we can fix it. But still, the timing of this audit is what is making it interesting. It's coming at a time when people are still arguing about that 2023 election. Many opposition voices have never accepted the result, and the government side has maintained that everything was fair. So this new audit could either confirm what some people have been suspecting, or it could finally put the matter to rest. Remember, the same issue of the glitch was what led to a lot of confusion on election day. The new electronic system, the IReV portal, was supposed to show results from polling units in real time. That was the big promise. But when it failed, it created a lot of suspicion. Some people said it was just network issues, others believed it was something more serious. But now that the new chairman wants to review that system, Nigerians are hoping that maybe, just maybe, we will finally know what truly went wrong. As we continue, please like this video right now and subscribe to this channel, because this story is still unfolding and I'll keep bringing you every detail as it happens. Now let's talk about what this audit could mean. If the audit finds out that the problem was just technical, maybe bad configuration, poor training, or poor testing, then it means the issue can be fixed before the next election. That would be a good thing for the country. But if the audit finds something deeper, maybe negligence or even deliberate mistakes, then that could open a new chapter entirely. It could even lead to investigations, policy changes, or even a total overhaul of how INEC handles elections in the future. This move by the new chairman is also a signal. It shows that he's ready to be different. Nigerians are tired of hearing, "We will do better next time." People want action, they want transparency. And that's what this new chairman seems to be trying to show. The INEC must not only be independent, but must also be accountable. Let's be honest, INEC's credibility took a big hit after 2023. Many young voters lost confidence in the process. And that's dangerous for democracy. Because when citizens stop believing in elections, they stop believing that their voices matter. So this audit, if done well, could actually help rebuild that trust. But if it is handled carelessly or in secret, it could make things even worse. Please, if you're enjoying this gist, kindly like this video right now and hit that subscribe button, because your support helps us reach more people and keeps us going. Now, let's talk about the man who handed over, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. He served for a long time and oversaw many elections, but his last one, the 2023 general election, remains the most controversial. Some people praised him for introducing technology, while others blamed him for how it was managed. Now, with this audit coming, it will indirectly review his era too. It might show the strengths and weaknesses of his leadership. Some people are already speculating that the audit could bring out details that may not favor him, but again, those are just speculations. Nobody knows what the final report will reveal until it is officially done. So what the new chairman is saying is simple. He wants to get to the root of the matter. He wants to find out if the system was tampered with, if it was human error, or if it was just a technical failure. That's why he's bringing experts, IT professionals, and independent observers to be part of this process. That's how to make it credible. Now, let's look at the political side. This move has already caused reactions from all angles. Supporters of the ruling party are saying, good.
As to the purpose of IReV. Not until the Supreme Court came out to say that IReV was not an electronic collation system. And that position was not properly brought out before the election. The INEC was supposed to be a safeguard for comparison, because the laws made by this distinguished Senate did not do away with manual collation. However, IReV was supposed to provide some guarantees and checks and balances. But owing to the issues of glitches, which in simple time I understand as improper configuration, especially during the presidential election, that eroded the confidence of so many people. So, as His Excellency the Senate President said, I have to audit the system if I'm given the opportunity to see what is actually wrong and whether we have what it takes as it is now. Because it is not just the INEC responsibility alone. You have the other agencies like NCC, NIMC, and the service providers that will have.
Let him check it, so Nigerians will see there was no problem. Opposition voices, on the other hand, are saying, finally, someone is brave enough to look into what happened. But we must remember, the audit is not about punishing anyone yet. It's about facts, figures, and systems. If anything serious is discovered, then the appropriate institutions can take it from there. Please don't forget, like this video and subscribe right now, because we're going deep into the story. Now, let's think about what the outcome of this audit could mean for Nigeria's democracy. If it's done well and published openly, it could make INEC one of the most trusted electoral bodies in Africa again. People would see that the system can correct itself. But if the audit is hidden or becomes political, it could cause more damage to the Commission's image. So transparency will be the key. Nigerians are ready to hear the truth, whatever it may be. And when you think about it, this audit could even influence the next election. If new reforms come out of it, if the technology is fixed and improved, if people are properly trained, the 2027 election could be far smoother. That's the hope. That's the bigger picture. Another important thing is that this audit is not just about technology. It's about accountability. Nigerians want to see that when something fails, someone takes responsibility. That's what builds confidence in institutions. Because when systems fail and nobody explains what went wrong, people lose trust completely. Please don't forget to like this video right now and subscribe, because this gist is getting even more interesting. Now, as we wait for the audit process to begin, many questions are coming up. Will the findings be made public? Will political parties be allowed to see the report? Will independent experts verify the results? Those are the things that will determine how Nigerians react. And of course, everyone will be watching closely, from the media to civil society to even the international community. The truth is, no matter what the audit reveals, it's already an important step, because for a long time, Nigerians have been demanding accountability from INEC. Now, finally, someone inside the system is saying, let's check ourselves. That alone is progress. And as we follow this story, let's remember that this is not just about one election. It's about the future of democracy in Nigeria. If we fix our systems now, our children will enjoy better elections tomorrow. So, whether you supported the 2023 result or not, this audit should matter to all of us. Please like this video right now and subscribe so that when new updates come out from the audit, you'll be among the first to get them.